Gigi's knowledge and expertise in hair removal and have experienced the financial rewards the Gigi brand can bring. Gigi first launched all-purpose honey, and it remains the #1 professional selling hair removal wax in the world. Since then, Gigi has grown to include a complete selection of waxes, warmers, pre- and post-treatments, accessories, depilatories, paraffin, and skincare. Gigi continues to grow and is committed to providing professional-grade products to help you grow your business. Precautions and safety. Ask your client if they are taking any of the following prescription drugs or topicals: Retin-A, Accutane, tetracycline, glycolic acid, or alpha-hydroxy treatments. If so, waxing is not recommended because one side effect of these drugs can be extreme sensitivity and irritation. Ask if your client is pregnant, as pregnancy can cause sensitive skin due to the retention of water, and therefore waxing may not be recommended. We caution the following: do not wax inside the nose, ears, on nipples, eyelashes, or on chapped, sore, sunburned, or irritated skin. Do not wax if your client has cuts, recent scar tissue, varicose veins, diabetes, phlebitis, eczema, or any other skin disorder. Never wax over an area that has already been waxed, as this can cause major skin irritation. Do not wax over moles, protruding veins, or internal genital area. Always remember to do a patch test on a new client to see if they will have any adverse reactions to waxing. If major irritation occurs, we recommend waiting 24 hours before continuing to determine if waxing is suitable for your client. Advise your client not to use soaps or astringents for 2 hours after waxing. Also, advise your client to avoid the sun, tanning beds, and hot water for 8 hours before and after any hair removal treatment. Warmer setup. At the beginning of the day, turn your Gigi warmer on according to the instructions. Place a Gigi clean collar around the can of wax and remove the plastic lid. Place the can of wax into the warmer. After 15 to 25 minutes, check to see if the wax is ready. It should have a thin, creamy consistency. Most Gigi warmers have a temperature control knob, so you can adjust the temperature of your Gigi wax accordingly. Always test the temperature of the wax before applying to each client by placing a small amount on the inside of your wrist. Once a comfortable temperature has been established, you can begin your waxing service. Removal services are done on the face. This is partially due to the fact that facial hair removal services can be done right at a hairstylist's chair or nail tech's station. In facial hair removal services alone, salon professionals can generate a significant amount of extra yearly income. Gigi Facial Honey was developed specifically for use on facial areas and will satisfy clients with even the most sensitive skin. Gigi Facial Honey is recommended for use with Gigi muslin epilating strips. Keep in mind that waxing is done in sections. Brow waxing. Sanitize your hands with Gigi hand sanitizer. Next, check the temperature of wax on the inside of your wrist to make sure it is not too hot. Place the petite muslin strip over the wax area and remove the muslin strip. Next, by placing Gigi's fine applicator from the inner corner of the eye to the brow, you can identify the hair to be removed between the brows. By placing the fine applicator from the outer corner of the eye to the brow, you can see where you want the brow to end. Check the direction of hair growth in the brow. Determine how much hair to remove beneath the brow line. When using wax near the eye area, always instruct your client to keep their eyes closed. Cleanse with Gigi Pre-Han Pre-Epilation Cleanser and pat thoroughly with a dry tissue. Dust a thin layer of GG pre-epilation powder. Next, using the fine applicator at a 45-degree angle, apply GG facial honey beneath the brow line. Next, apply a thin layer of GG facial honey in the center area between the brows in the direction of the hair growth. Immediately place a GG petite muslin strip over the wax and firmly rub the strip in the direction of the hair growth. Hold the skin taut and in one quick motion pull the strip off parallel to the skin in the opposite direction of the hair growth. Next, place the petite muslin strip over the wax area. Rub 3 times in the direction of hair growth. Hold skin taut and remove the muslin strip parallel to the skin in the opposite direction of hair growth in one quick motion. Apply firm pressure with your fingers. Repeat on the other eyebrow. Remember, do not wax over an area that has already been waxed, because the skin may become bruised. Use GG pointed tweezers to quickly remove any tiny hairs left behind. After all hair removal has taken place, apply GG Wax Off to the entire waxed area. This product will immediately smooth and remove any sticky residue. Should your client experience redness, apply GG Post-Wax Concealer to conceal and protect your client's skin. The average charge for eyebrow waxing is $14. With only 3 clients per day, 5 days per week, you will generate an extra income of $10,920 per year. To increase retail profits, we suggest to upsell GG hair removal strips for the face as a take-home product for your client to maintain well-groomed brows in between salon visits. Lip waxing. Lip waxing is simple and quick. Sanitize your hands with GG hand sanitizer. Next, check the temperature of wax on the inside of your wrist. Place the petite muslin strip over the wax area and remove the muslin strip. Next, check the direction of hair growth. Usually, the hair grows outward from the center of the lip to the corner. It grows in a downward direction towards the corner of the mouth. Next, cleanse with GG Pre-Han Pre-Epilation Cleanser and pat thoroughly with a dry tissue. Dust a thin layer of GG Pre-Epilation Powder. Using a GG Small AccuEdge applicator, apply a thin line of GG Facial Honey at a 45-degree angle from the center of the lip across the top of the lip. Use a GG Small Muslin Epilating Strip and rub 3 times in the direction of hair growth. In one quick motion, hold the skin taut and remove strip in the opposite direction of hair growth, parallel to the skin. Apply firm pressure with your fingers to calm the skin. Next, at a 45-degree angle, and using a small amount of GG Facial Honey on the remaining hair on the upper lip, apply in a downward motion towards the corner of the mouth. Place the small muslin over the wax and rub 3 times in the direction of the hair growth. In one quick motion, hold skin taut and remove in an upward movement parallel to the skin. Firmly apply pressure with your fingers. Repeat on the other side. Apply GG Wax Off to remove any sticky wax filling. Apply GG Post-Wax Concealer to conceal redness. Makeup can be applied right after GG Post-Wax Concealer as well. Let's review facial hair removal services. Identify the direction of hair growth. Remember to sanitize the hands with GG hand sanitizer. Check the temperature of the wax by applying a small amount to the inside of your wrist. Apply GG Pre-Han Pre-Epilation Cleanser and Pre-Epilation Powder. Keep in mind that waxing is done in sections. Remember to firmly rub 3 times, hold skin taut, and remove the strips in the opposite direction of the hair growth, parallel to the skin. The average charge for upper lip waxing is $10. With only 4 clients per day, 5 days per week, you will generate an extra income of $10,400 per year. Underarm waxing. Be sure to sanitize your hands with GG hand sanitizer and always check the temperature of the wax by testing it inside your wrist. Have your client extend her arm over her head and then tuck her hand under her head. Your client can assist by pulling the skin taut with the other hand. Many times, the hair separates from the center, growing upward and downward. Cleanse with GG Pre-Han Pre-Epilation Cleanser. Make sure that the area is dry before dusting a thin layer of GG Pre-Epilation powder. At a 45-degree angle, apply a small amount of GG Dark Honey to the hair growing in the upward direction and place GG's large muslin epilating strip over the wax. Firmly rub 3 times in the direction of the hair growth. In one quick motion, hold skin taut and remove strip in the opposite direction of hair growth, parallel to the skin. Firmly apply pressure with your fingers to calm the skin. Again, at a 45-degree angle, apply the wax to the hair growing in the downward direction and place a large muslin strip over it. Rub 3 times in the direction of hair growth. With one quick motion, hold skin taut and remove the strip in the opposite direction of hair growth, parallel to the skin. With your fingers, firmly apply pressure. GG Wax Off is essential to the service, as well as GG After Wax Cooling Gel. Apply GG Slow Grow to inhibit the regrowth of hair for a longer period of time. Finish the service with an application of GG Pre-Epilation Powder to soothe and comfort the waxed area. Also, warn your client not to apply deodorant right away, as most deodorants contain ingredients that can irritate this area. Let's review the underarm hair removal procedure. Before starting the service, use GG hand sanitizer. Always use the 2 preliminary steps before waxing, pre-Han and pre-epilation powder. The removal step will be determined by the direction of the growth pattern of the underarm hair. Wax off and after wax cooling gel are very important to this service. We suggest that the area be powdered with pre-epilation powder after all lotions are applied, and that the client is informed not to use deodorant right after the service. The average charge for an underarm service is $15. With 2 clients per day, 5 days per week, you will generate an extra income of $7,800 per year. To increase retail profits, we suggest to upsell GG Keep It Bare for body and legs as a take-home product for your client to use at home every day after showering. Arm waxing. When beginning hair removal on the arms, remember to look carefully at the direction of hair growth and remove in sections as wide as the large muslin strips. The lower arm usually has more hair and grows in a downward direction. Generally, there is less hair on the upper arm, and it also grows in a downward direction. After you sanitize your hands with GG hand sanitizer, test the temperature of the wax on the inside of your wrist. Next, fully cleanse the arm with GG Pre-Han Pre-Epilation Cleanser and pat thoroughly dry. Next, dust a thin layer of GG Pre-Epilation Powder. We suggest using GG Ozylene Wax. GG Ozylene Wax has a thin consistency and spreads a lighter film of wax on the arm hair. It's great for removing fine to medium hair, and the ozylene oil in the formula provides soothing properties. Use a GG Large AccuEdge applicator at a 45-degree angle and apply the wax in large sections as wide as the large muslin strips. Start from the elbow and working towards the wrist. Place GG's large muslin epilating strip over the wax and firmly rub 3 times in the direction of the hair growth. In one quick motion, hold skin taut and remove strip in the opposite direction of hair growth parallel to the skin. Firmly apply pressure with your palm against the skin for a few seconds. This helps reduce sensitivity to the area. Repeat the process down to the wrist. For full arm hair removal, continue the application from the shoulder to the elbow. Use a GG large AccuEdge applicator at a 45-degree angle and apply the wax in large sections as wide as the large muslin strips, starting from the shoulder and work towards the elbow. Place GG's large muslin epilating strip over the wax and firmly rub 3 times in the direction of the hair growth. In one quick motion, hold skin taut and remove strip in the opposite direction of hair growth parallel to the skin. Firmly apply pressure with your palm against the skin for a few seconds. This helps reduce sensitivity to the area. Repeat the process down to the elbow. After all hair removal is completed, apply GG wax off, and if necessary, after wax cooling gel. Always apply GG Slow Grow and suggest to your client that they continue to receive the benefit by taking home GG Keep It Bare for body and legs. Let's review arm hair removal service. Remember to sanitize your hands with GG hand sanitizer. Check the temperature of the wax by applying a small amount to the inside of your wrist. Identify the direction of hair growth. Apply GG Pre-Han Pre-Epilation Cleanser and Pre-Epilation Powder. These 2 steps are essential to the hair removal technique. Always start at the elbow, applying the wax at a 45-degree angle in sections as wide as the muslin strips. Remember to firmly rub 3 times and remove the strips in the opposite direction of the hair growth parallel to the skin. The average charge for a full arm service is $30. With only 1 client per day, 5 days per week, you will generate an extra income of $7,800 per year. Leg waxing. Use GG hand sanitizer before touching your client's skin. Test the temperature of the wax by placing a small amount on the inside of your wrist. Once a comfortable temperature has been established, you can begin your waxing service. The first step in the leg hair removal procedure is to see how much hair there is to be removed and the direction of the hair growth. Next, cleanse the area to be waxed with GG Pre-Han Pre-Epilation Cleanser and pat thoroughly dry. Use GG Pre-Epilation Powder on entire area to be waxed. Using GG large AccuEdge applicators, apply all-purpose honey at a 45-degree angle in long strokes from the knees towards the ankles in the direction of the hair growth, 1 section at a time. GG all-purpose honey has a light, spreadable consistency, making it very easy to work with. The special blend makes all-purpose honey the most comfortable wax for your client. Place a GG large muslin epilating strip over the wax and rub 3 times in the direction of the hair growth. In one quick motion, hold skin taut and remove strip in the opposite direction of hair growth parallel to the skin. Firmly apply pressure with your palm against the skin for a few seconds. This helps reduce sensitivity to the area. Remember, never apply wax over an area previously waxed. Reapplying wax to an area that has just been waxed can become bruised. Continue these application steps throughout the lower leg area. The knee is bent to create a firm surface and allow the hair to stand away from the skin. GG all-purpose honey is next applied to the knee in small sections, 1 section at a time, and removed in the opposite direction of the hair growth with GG small muslin epilating strips, and firm pressure is applied to calm the skin. The hair on the upper leg is removed in the same way. Long strokes of all-purpose honey at a 45-degree angle are placed from the hip towards the knee. The large muslin strips are placed over the wax and rubbed 3 times in the same direction of the hair growth and quickly removed in the opposite direction of the hair growth parallel to the skin. Firm pressure is applied with the palm of your hands to calm the skin. After all hair removal has taken place, apply GG wax off to the entire leg. This product will immediately smooth and remove any sticky residue. Lastly, apply GG Slow Grow to inhibit hair growth for a longer period of time, and offer GG Keep It Bare for body and legs as a retail item. Let's review the full leg waxing service. Remember to use GG hand sanitizer before beginning any hair removal services. The temperature of the wax always needs to be checked by testing a small amount inside of your wrist. The two most important preliminary steps in waxing are: 1. Cleanse the skin with GG Pre-Hon Pre-Epilation Cleanser, and 2. Apply GG Pre-Epilation Powder. The full leg hair removal begins with the lower leg. Individual sections are applied at a 45-degree angle in the direction of the hair growth. Epilating strips are applied and secured by rubbing the hand downward on the strip 3 times and quickly removing the strip in the opposite direction of the hair growth parallel to the skin. Apply pressure to the freshly waxed area with the palm of your hand to reduce sensitivity. The upper leg is completed in the same way. The knee is bent and small sections are applied and removed. Never reapply wax to an area that has just been waxed. Pulling wax and epilating strip off hair-free skin can cause damage to the skin. After all hair is removed, apply GG Wax Off to remove any lingering sticky residue that may be left on the skin. If a client has very sensitive skin, it might be necessary to follow up with an application of GG Skin Calming Lotion. Should the client experience redness, it is recommended to follow up with an application of GG Post-Wax Cooling Gel. Finally, apply GG Slow Grow to help inhibit hair growth for an extended period of time, and make sure the client takes a bottle of GG Keep It Bare for body and legs home to use daily after showering. The average charge for a full leg service is $85. With only one client per day, 5 days per week, you will generate an extra income of $22,100 per year. GG thanks you for your continued loyalty and looks forward to bringing you innovative products in hair removal for the next 40 years. At the end of the day, GG makes cleanup a snap. First, turn off your GG warmer. Prepare to remove any wax spills from the warmer by grasping both sides of the GG clean collar, and remove the soiled collar by tearing it and lifting it away. Place a small amount of GG SureClean on a towel and wipe the warmer clean. GG SureClean is specially formulated to remove wax and deposits from surfaces and is not intended for use on the skin. SureClean makes wax spills an easy cleanup. Put a fresh collar on the warmer. Place the lid on the warmer and you're ready for another day of waxing with GG. Let's review the total additional yearly income potential with the face, underarm, arm, leg, and bikini waxing services. The investment of GG's superior quality waxes, professional-grade warmers, and essential treatment products is a small price to pay to get you started towards a financial reward. Everything you need to begin professional waxing services is found in the GG line. Contact your GG sales representative today and begin to experience the personal and financial rewards that the GG system can bring. Thank you.